Hi everyone, Dawn Marie here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. So today I am making two cards, actually three cards, out of the Simon Says Stamp November card kit. The stamp set's called Thanks and Leaves. Those are the two cards. Actually I have three, but one of them I mailed away already before I took a picture. Yeah, I know. No, not thinking too sharply there. So I am going to go ahead and stamp out a bunch of leaves. I stamped out a lot of them. You don't see me stamping them all out. I didn't put you through that torture. But I took my Distress Oxide inks and different fall colors and stamped out a bunch of different leaves. I stamped out too many. I figured what I didn't use on these cards I could use on future cards, you know, because I was going to work in the kit for a few cards at any rate. I didn't end up using them though. I stamped my color palettes didn't go with the future cards, and you'll see those in my next video, which is just about done. But anyway, yes, stamped them all out. I'm going to fussy cut them all out as well. I do have a scan and cut, but we won't even get into why my scan and cut didn't cut these out. Ugh. My sticky mat wasn't sticky enough. My paper moved. It didn't, you know, blah blah blah. The mat is the biggest problem with these scanning cuts, if you ask me. So if you're going to get a scanning cut, be prepared that your mat will not stay sticky. You have to restick it yourself. And there's various ways and various videos on how to go ahead and do that. And I have to restick my mat. Or you could buy numerous mats, which, you know, they're like 15, 16 bucks a piece. So good luck with that one. I have two. I have one for my watercolor papers and one for my regular cardstock, because if you have it sticky, real sticky for your watercolor papers to hold it down because they're thicker, they need a more tack, then you don't want to put your cardstock on them. Ask me how I know. Anyway, yes, I have two mats. One was my beginning mat that I tried out. It has a little hole in it. I already put duct tape on the back. But anyway, it's a great machine. I love it. It's just I ended up cutting all my images out. Like anything else, it has its good side and its bad side. So I cut all my images out, and what I am doing is arranging them on my card in a fashion that I find pleasing. I also used that sentiment in the middle, thank you. I cut that out as well on my scan and cut. It cut the sentiments out really nice. Yeah, so I cut that out, and what I'm doing is I'm going to take those dimensional tabs and I'm going to pop them up individually. Now I tried to do a little something different. You know, everybody has cards already done with them, the images all stamped out on the panel, you know. So I was like, how can I do this differently? So I decided to stamp them, cut them, and pop them up. There's nobody that has dimensional, that I know of anyway, has the whole card dimensional like this. So it's a little different. There it is. So now I'll go ahead and I'll add some, so you see how the shadows you can see underneath of them because it's so dimensional. So I'm going to go ahead and add some crystal drops in the color Nouveau crystal drops in the color Copper Penny. And I'm going to put little tiny dots, just tiny ones, in between all my leaves, so it come out pretty good. Oh, and you'll see that coming up next. You see how the Distress Oxide, you know how they dry kind of flat, like chalky, they're not shiny looking or very bright like Distress inks would be. I took, you'll see that, I took a colored pencil in the coordinating colors for each leaf, and I enhanced them. You know, like some of them didn't stamp out perfectly perfect, so I fixed all that. So by the time I'm finished here, it'll be perfectly perfect, and they will be nice and bright. So yeah, it came out good. You'll see the difference between now and when I'm finished with it. I did actually already start it here, so some of the leaves, oh no, it's thunder and lightning here. That means my dogs are having a breakdown somewhere in this house. Oh, here they come. Oh, it's okay, May doggy. Yeah, that's what I call it. Oh, it's all right. I know you heard that, sweetie. Sorry, had a disruption. My dog's shaking like a leaf. Poor little thing. I know you're upset. Okay. Anyway, so I am Sorry, I'm distracted. The dog's over here jumping up on me. I'm enhancing the leaves, and I am almost finished with that. I'm only going to show one leaf being done. Look at, you can see my fuzzies, my fuzzy hairs, because I can't see. I have to stick my face directly into the image practically, and the camera, where I have it mounted, I have to keep it where it is because otherwise my head would always be in the shot. This way, where the camera is mounted, it's only slightly, my head gets slightly in it, and I have it right, my face right in the image. So, but sometimes my hair even covers it up a little bit too much. My fuzzy hairs. I have to get my hair done. And there is my card. See how nice and bright the images look? So I'm showing a picture of my dimensionals. How do you like my leaves I got from the Dollar Tree? So that's that card. And now I will go into my next card. My next card, I am going to make a wreath card. I'm making two of them. Excuse me. I am cheating here. I've seen other people have made wreaths, I'm sure, and I'm going to make a wreath, but I'm cheating here. I'm using my wreath builder. And basically what it is from Gina K Designs. If you haven't seen it already, it used to come bundled up with her wreath builder stamp sets, but now you can buy it individually. But you can actually make these too. And if you'd like, I will make a video showing you how to do it. I haven't made one, but I know I can make one. I watched somebody else do a video of it. It's very simple. But I already had it. It came with my wreath builder stamp set that I had. So I figured, why not use it, you know? So I am, basically you place your image and you just turn the cardstock. You leave the template in the MISTI. You need to have a stamp positioning tool. And you tape it down. That's what Jennifer McGuire does. So I taped mine down like hers, and then you just shift it. See, watch, I'm going to shift it once. You shift it once and you stamp again, and you shift it once, you stamp again. And see, I don't show myself stamping every one of them, but you get the idea. So I'm using aged mahogany here, and the dark green there is timber green from My Favorite Things. It's retired, so I didn't bother listing it in the products. You can't get it at all now. It's not even on their clearance anymore. I had bought it when it was clearance recently. I didn't realize they weren't selling it anymore. Anyway, next color is going to be Bundled Sage. But yeah, if you'd like, I'll go ahead and I'll show you how to do the wreath builder template. If you'd like, just put it in the comments and I will be more than happy to do that. But it makes this beautiful, symmetrical, even wreath. Look how nice that is. You know what I mean? So, and it makes it so much easier to cut it out because it's so symmetrical. So I had got that with the newest wreath builder. She just came out with the Christmas one. So you'll be seeing some Christmas wreaths from me. I wanted to do something. Last year I did poinsettias for my Christmas cards. I didn't do YouTube videos last year, so you can't see that, but I had did it for my family and my friends' Christmas cards that I had mailed out. So this year I wanted to do something different. I'm going to do different cards. I did do a few different cards last year, but primarily I did a poinsettia. But this year I'm going to be doing some wreaths as well as the other things I'm going to be doing. So I am using I cut my wreath out. I kind of went fast there. I didn't show the heat embossing of the sentiment, but friends of the family you choose, thankfully you're mine is my sentiment that I chose. So I'm using a piece of Desert Storm here, and I tied some Nina Desert Storm, and I tied some jute around it, and with a bow, taped it on the back so it wouldn't move. I put a little glue dot in the front so it wouldn't move. That is a piece of hot chocolate cardstock from Gina K Designs. It comes in the autumn pack if you want to, the autumn assortment, if you want to try different colors out. That comes in that. It comes individually as well. I just bought the different collections she has along with the ink, so that's how I know it comes in that pack. But yeah, there's myself putting the glue dot in there. So hopefully that's the end of the thunder. I knew it said it was going to maybe thunder today. Oh look, I forgot to move my light so you can see my reflection. What it usually does is the lights hang over my work surface. It gives me nice light, but it reflects off my mat and it looks terrible on my video, as you know. So I usually move them out of my way when I'm doing my video. I get bad lighting, so my lighting for the video looks good, but seeing not so good. But I move it just away enough so it doesn't reflect. And I think no, I haven't moved them. They're sitting right there. But anyway, I digress. Sometimes I forget to move them. That's why you'll see them in some videos and sometimes not. There, I moved them now. But they get in my way when I get up and down and stuff, because when I move them, they're like shifted out. I have them on like two arms on either side of my desk, two big arms, and I can move them in a full circle. They can go full circle around. So what I do is I just shift them out. But yeah, I forget sometimes. Anyway, I am putting my sentiment up on some foam adhesive, and I'm going to place it over top of my wreath, both sentiments. I doubled up on the foam tape where it open in the middle of the wreath for obvious reasons, so the height difference, you know. So yeah, I really like the way these wreath cards came out. I was pretty proud of myself on these cards. I had a difficult time with this kit. It made me think a little bit more. I did do similar cards to other people, but I think I did my own version of them at any rate. But again, you know, you had to think out of the box a little bit with this kit, because that whole book of snarky sentiments, what do you put with that? The leaves, you know? It's kind of weird. It doesn't seem to fit with this kit is what I'm trying to say. So this is my second card, and there's no individual picture of it in this video because my girlfriend said I posted a picture of it that I took with my iPhone, and I posted it on Instagram. My girlfriend said, "Oh my God, that's so beautiful. I love it, and you know, can I buy that?" So it's my best friend. So what I did was I mailed it to her. I sent it and put it in an envelope, got it ready to mail, and then today went to take pictures, and I thought, oh my God, I can't take a picture of that card. I mailed it out. So I did stick a picture of my iPhone picture. I did stick the iPhone picture in here. Anyway, I'm putting some Lucy's Little Things glossy eggshells on it. The other card had pretty pink Posh sparkling clear sequins. Here are a few close-up photos. The supplies I used have been listed in the description below and also on my blog. Did you know I have a newsletter? Yes, I do. Go to my blog and put in your email, and you will automatically be notified whenever I have any new content. Whenever I do a video, I write a blog post. So come to my blog, check it out, sign up for my newsletter. I write a mean blog post, just so you know. Leave me a comment with any questions or suggestions, or just say hello. I'd love to hear from you. Also, leave me a comment if you'd like me to do that DIY wreath builder. I'd be happy to make that for you. Just leave me a comment. I hope you enjoyed today's card using the Simon Says Stamp November card kit, and if you did, why not go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, you could subscribe if you're not already. I would love to have your support. I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. Bye now.